In this video, I will demonstrate the figure 8 cast on. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get a notice each time I go live or post a new video. If you find my videos helpful, please share with your friends. The figure 8 cast on is a great cast on method to use when beginning toe-up socks, or it can be used as a provisional cast on. You will need 2 circular needles of the same size and your working yarn. We're going to take the working yarn and leaving a tail, we're going to slide it from the front in between the 2 needles and then towards the top. And I want this to be towards the left of the needle tips. And I'm going to anchor with my hands that tail so it doesn't go anywhere. Now I'm going to take the working yarn, and the ball is attached here. And I'm going to begin making a figure 8 with the yarn. So I come from above down between the needles and then below. And then I come up and between the needles and above. And then over, in between, down, up, in between, up, over, down, like so. And I will do this until I have either for a toe-up sock, the total number of stitches for my sock toe, and you want the same number of loops on the top and the bottom, or if I'm using this as a provisional cast on, and I'm going to be working flat, as many loops on the top needle as I need cast on. I have 10 loops on both needle tip. You want to end with bottom loop. So the yarn came from the front, in between, and looped on the top first. So that means we're ending with a loop on the bottom. So to begin knitting, we don't need to pivot our needles at all. We are going to begin by knitting off the top stitches. So I have this last loop kind of pulled snug, held with my fingertips. I'm going to take the needle tip of the bottom needle and pull it to release those stitches onto the cable portion. I'm going to take the other end of this needle tip and I'm going to begin knitting across those stitches. It's very loose. If I was working provisionally, so this was a provisional cast on, I would then simply work these stitches flat. Now notice this last loop is not wanting to stay there, so what I would likely do is place a slip knot here or a half hitch. So if I pull the tail in like so, that half hitches that last loop and it has a better chance of staying put. And I would work flat off of these stitches, and these stitches can stay on the cable portion of this circular needle or can be placed onto a piece of waste yarn. If, however, this was a toe-up sock, I would slide the circular needle on the top stitches to the cable portion, rotate my knitting 180 degrees, I'm going to pull that tail down like so. That is a loop I need to work into. I'm going to push the needle tip on these stitches so that they're ready to be worked. I'm going to grab the other end of this circular needle, and these stitches need to be worked through the back loop, just in this row. So I need to pull up the working yarn, which is attached down here, like so, and I'm going to knit through the back loops just for this first row on this needle tip. Like so. This cast on is very loose, so it can be helpful to go down a needle size or two for the cast on in the first row. You can also tighten these stitches up starting from the end opposite of where the tail is. So here's the tail. So I would start from this end and kind of tighten that row of stitches up across and release the excess into the tail. Here's what it looks like on the wrong side. So that is the figure 8 cast on method. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.